Hello there, this is DBT and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite, and today we're closing the chapter on the Lamborghini Temerario. It's the end of the story arc for this car because the special event is also ending, and I'm gonna show you just how much progress I managed to make. And well, spoiler alert, as you saw on the thumbnail, I'm gonna gold this car as well as two other Lambos because, well, there was a lot of opportunity to get epics in that event. But before I jump into it, you know what to do. If you like my content, please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. When you do that, you tell YouTube this is worth recommending to more people, and that helps me to keep going. So go ahead, do it for DBT. But alright, like I just mentioned, this event is about to end. It actually is still one day and some left, but today it unlocked the very last stage of the event. In fact, if we have a look over here, now I have access to the stage 28, which is obviously the very last. But if you're curious how much progress did I manage to make, well, I'm just gonna do a very quick walkthrough of all of these stages. You can see that most of these stages I was able to complete, except for cars like this one, the SC63, the stage 8, in which I don't actually own this car. Now, I was able to do, you know, all the races that I could do with the free try, but since I don't have the car and much less at higher stars, well, I couldn't complete some of this. So I missed out on some blueprints here and there, some tokens. But then moving on, all the other ones are done except this one for the Lamborghini Reventon. I do own this car, but I only have it at 4 stars, and in this stage I needed to have it at 5 stars in order to get again some blueprints and some tokens. However, the rest I was able to do. Moving on, that's it once again for the SC63, which I don't own, same problem. And from there, I was able to complete the rest of all of the other conditions. Now, if we have a look at the rewards that I was able to get with all of these conditions, you'll see that I only missed one epic over here. But fortunately, this event just gives you enough epics where that one, even if I missed that, is not a problem. In fact, I still have a bit of a surplus. But before I go into the main topic of the Temerario, let me just go ahead and show you what happened with my Lamborghini Gallardo, because this is one of the cars that I'm going to gold. Now, I already had this car 3/4 gold, I think. So with this event, I was able to get the last few epics that I was missing, which in this case are gonna be for Nitro, and well, there they are. So let me apply them and be the proud owner of a golden Lamborghini Gallardo. Let's go. After years of owning this car, finally I have it a gold. Oh man, that makes me happy. Then if we could keep looking at the other cars required on the event, for the Asterion, I'm still missing a bunch of epics. You know that the epics for this car are considerably rare. For the Super Trofeo Evo, for this car in stage 4, I'm actually only missing one single epic. One epic before I could gold it. Unfortunately, I just couldn't find, I got all the epics that I could from this event, but still, I'm missing this one over here. So close to gold, but not quite there yet. Then the next car we have on the list is going to be the Reventon. Once again, I only have the car at 4 stars, so that doesn't count. The Aventador SBA, I already had it at gold, so that's not a problem. Then we got the Lamborghini Diablo, and oh boy, one of my favorite Lambos. Not exactly this model, just Diablos in general. But if we have a look, I have a 3/4 gold, and what I need, 2 epics. And how many do I have? 2 epics, let's go! That's gonna be my next golden Lambo, and yeah, look at that, golden Diablo, beautiful. Alright, so that is another one where I got the epics thanks to this event. That's pretty dope. Then a very sad case with the Aventador SVJ, and I say that it's a very sad case because I am missing. Now let me show you. You can see that I haven't applied all the epics, but over here I have 5 epics, and in this stage I need 3. I'm missing 3 over here to install, and over here I'm missing another 3. So how many do I need? 6, and I have 5. So I'm literally 1 epic away from being able to gold my Aventador SVJ. So since I'm not gonna be able to gold it right now, I don't feel like applying those epics. I'm gonna wait until I'm able to get it. In fact, I could have bought that last epic in the shop. You could buy it for $5, but I'm not gonna pay $5 to get that one single epic for this one car. I'm not gonna do it. I don't think it's worth it. In my opinion, it's not that important for me to get this car at gold as soon as possible, so it's fine, I'll wait for it. With the Aventador J in stage 11, this one I could already gold it from long time ago. So I have all the epics, I just never done it, and I don't want to do it in this video because that's gonna cost me a lot of credits. I don't want to do that right now. For the Egoista, I'm missing like half of the epics. For the Terzo Milenio, I am missing, I believe, 2 epics. So yeah, So that is all the progress that I was able to do over here. But like I said, we're gonna now talk about the main car, the Lamborghini Temerario. Now, if we have a look, oh, wait a second. Oh, wow. This is a gold try of this car. I didn't think it was gonna be a, ooh, then I'm not gonna do very well over here. Okay, doesn't matter. Now, then let me show it to you somewhere else where I can actually upgrade it, like over here. No, all of these are gold tries. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. I had to go all the way out to the garage and then look at the car like this. But yeah, that is the state of my Temerario. You see, I already have it at 6 stars, and I'm actually, look at that. I have 14 epics. Yeah, so this car only needs 12, so that means that I still have a surplus of 2 epics, which is okay, I guess. I mean, it's good in the sense knowing that you could get an additional epics, a bit more epics than you needed, which makes it so that, oh, I missed out on this epic for this car. Well, there's more epics for using other Lambos. But anyway, so it's time to spend my credits. Yeah, let's do this. I need to upgrade the car. All right. And I actually want to upgrade it all the... Why can I not move? Oh, man, I hate those pop-up messages. I want to upgrade it all the way before I apply the epics, and I will explain why. I want to see what are the max stats of the car without having gold in it. Max, I just mean applying all the import parts, not the epics, upgrading it as high as possible, and that is that, right? Because not too long ago, I was having a bit of a conversation precisely about how important are epics when it comes to cars of 6 stars. And while it is really clear that for cars of 6 stars that are class A or higher, class A or S, those need 4 epics instead of 3 like this one. So over there, the difference is massive. But how much of a difference is it over here? And there it is. All right, so maximum rank of this car would be 4122 without any epics. So we're still talking about, what, 200 and some points, like 270 points or so of difference that of the rank, since there are no epics applied. Now, you can always tell just how much the epics are gonna help the car based on that bar over there, right? Where it says top speed, stage, and you can see the blue bar. And there's a tiny bit of a gray bit of the bar, which is what is going to improve, or how much is left to improve of this car in this case with the epics. So that's not a lot. If you look at the handling, that improves quite a bit. Look at the acceleration, that's also quite a bit. And finally, the nitro also. I think this is the one that gets the most out of it. So let me start applying these epics. Might as well spend all of these credits that I've been... Oh god, that's expensive. All of these credits that I've been saving for. At some point, people have asked me, why do you stack so many credits? You don't need it. What is the problem of spending $1 million here and $1 million there? Well, it's precisely for situations like this where I need to spend a lot all in one go, and yet I'm still gonna have a decent bunch as a leftover. So there you go. Let me apply the epics for nitro. Look at, for acceleration. And just look at that acceleration. It's absolutely ridiculous. And we go for handling once again. Really considerable increments over here. 70 and 70, 133. And finally, nitro, the one that gets the most affected or the most improved by the use of the epic import parts. And let's go, baby! Oh yeah, golden Temerario. Now, it's worth mentioning that I did not spend any money in buying epics or anything like that, or buying stuff. All this progress that I did over here was with my garage as is, and obviously with the amount of tokens that I've been saving for a very, very, very long time. So I didn't go crazy into, oh, let me spend $200 into buying what's missing for this car. No, not at all. This was all the progress that I could make in that. Obviously I do have the Legend Pass, so that if you want to count that. But yeah, actually, you know what? The Legend Pass, well, Unite Pass, excuse me, did give me 1 epic, so there's something to consider. But once again, even without it, I was still able to do it. Now, the thing about the special event is that because I was missing some of those cars, I made a video some time ago precisely talking about my whole calculation, how this was gonna go. I'm gonna link it on the top right. But I basically got the car to 6 stars minus about 40-something blueprints. However, because I was missing, like I just showed you, these cars, and I wasn't able to get all the blueprints, at the end of this event, I still needed to spend 900 tokens in 110 pack to get the last blueprints that I needed to take the car to the 6th star. But hey, that's okay. That wasn't too much spending, so that was fine by me. Now, I want to try my luck on the stage 28. Now, honestly, I am a little bit disappointed that this is a free try at gold. The reason for that, it's because I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna be one of the few crazy people who actually goldened out the car. So yeah, I might be able to get a pretty decent position over here, but no, since it's free try or car regulated gold, everybody's gonna try the car at this same stage. In fact, can you even overclock it? Are people overclocking it? No. Okay, great. I'm glad you cannot overclock it. Because yeah, I don't like overclocking cars. So yeah, I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what I can do. But once again, I am a little bit disappointed. I was hoping I was gonna be able to get a good position over here just by virtue of being one of the few crazy people who went to gold this car in this event. Now, this is obviously I'm playing it on the Nintendo Switch version of the game, which does make a bit of a difference in terms of how I did things, because in the global version, I only got this car to 5 stars. And the reason for that is I could have also taken it to 6 stars. I don't think I would have been able to gold it, but gotten it pretty close. So that would be a good thing, right? But the thing is, I think it's okay for me to wait it out, because I imagine that this is going to be getting a few reruns. Not exactly a rerun of this event, not as good as this event was, but it's going to probably get a few runs of other versions of the special event in which you're still going to be able to make some progress. And that's how I want to make progress in the global version. Because, for example, over here, in the Switch, being able to gold the Lamborghini Revuelto, yeah, that was nice, golding it in. Oh god, no! Well, that's terrible. That's, you know what? I'm still gonna finish this up and see what position I am. But yeah, I was able to gold the Revuelto over here also with the special event, and that was great. But then with additional reruns, it's like, yeah, all of that is lost, and that's gonna be the case here on the Switch for my Temerario, because I already have it gold. Any other replay of the event is like, well, but I already have it, so And in global is where I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know what? Over there, I'm gonna take it slow. I have it a 5-star. I have it quote-unquote tuned for multiplayer, where I didn't just straight up max it out for the 5 stars. Instead, I upgraded it in a way where I hope it's gonna be able to put a nice fight in MP2. Because the reality is, this car is not one that you wanna bring normally in MP2. Being a Class B of a rank of 4,300, it's just absolutely bonkers. It's going to be facing such crazy competitions as a ton of Class S cars and very strong Class S cars, and this car is just not going to be able to compete. So this is not a car for MP2, this is a car for MP1. So here on the Switch, I'm going to be using it mostly in MP1. On global, while I have it quote-unquote tuned, I will use it in MP2. Alright, so that put me all the way down to 70%. To be fair, that was a really bad run, so there's no surprise on that front. But I actually did a bit of a thing on the global version, because I also obviously already got to this stage. And I just went ahead and did a horrendous lap. I did like an 8-minute lap to be almost at the bottom of the leaderboard. There's still some people who did even crazier laps of like 30 minutes and things like that, because they're doing the same thing that I'm doing. They're interested on seeing how many people are participating. And what I did find from doing that bit of an experiment, I checked it before I started this video, with a time of 8 minutes, I was in position like 30,000. So that tells you there's about 30,000 players who managed to get so far into this stage of the event. Now, getting to this stage does have obviously a bit of a requirement in the sense that you need to have made a bunch of progress in the rest of the event. I don't remember the conditions needed to unlock this. Oh god, man, this thing drifts terrible, I'll tell you that. Not terrible, alright, I'll amend that statement. It doesn't drift all that good, especially for the rank that this has, but anyway. So yeah, I was just really curious to see how many people were gonna be able to participate, and so far it's been 30,000. Now, I'm still gonna have such a low position over there in the global version until the event ends, because I really want to see just how many people are gonna participate at the very, very end. So, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'll let you know what's the situation on how many people participated, but hey. So, even though this event is gonna end in a day and some hours, the actual entire season is gonna end in 14 hours or so by the time that I'm recording this. So yeah, this entire season is ending. It was fun, at least in the sense that it was Lambo. Oh god, that was terrible. It was Lambo related, so yep, makes me happy. I was able to get this. I was able to get a bunch of epics for my other Lambos. It was overall a fun one. And well, here comes what is next, the Halloween season, I believe. And in the last video that I made for Asphalt Legends Unite, I was talking about how we were gonna get the SCV-12 special hunt, but no, actually no, that's until... Oh wait, yeah, it's until the Black Friday season, which is the one after the Halloween season. So that's still, there's still some waiting to be done over there. Okay, there we go. I improved that a bit. Obviously, this is not a great lap by any means. Oh, look at that. I mean, top 20%, that's not too terrible. Obviously, if I could get into top 10%, that would make me even happier. Mostly over here, the decal you're gonna get no matter what. You can finish in the bottom and you're still gonna get the decal. The credits are alright, though nothing too special. Obviously, what I'm more interested on is the tokens. Now, obviously, I would love to get the 500 tokens, but even if I get 400, that'll be alright. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do one last lap, obviously, because I'm also running out of fuel. Not fuel, of tickets. But for this one, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna try to do a decent run. Because it is very true that I play way worse when I'm talking. So I'm gonna shut up for this one and try to do my best over here, which is not gonna be very good anyway, but let's see. Let's see what I can do with my golden, Temerario. I'm gonna go for a little bit of drift here. Now, I know people do a jump here. Is that it? I don't think that was it. Yeah, I've never really managed to pull that off. All right, at least I did get the spins. I mean, the barrel rolls. Oh, that should have been Shockwave. Get a shockwave here. No! Oh, I pressed it. Oh man, I pressed brake, and then I guess I pressed it a second time, and I just ruined that. And I know, some of you might be watching this and be like, "Wow, DBT really is bad at this game." Yes, I am. That's fine. I can live with it. Now, I do believe that I've been improving a little bit, but I do mean a little bit. You know, it's not like, wow, DBT has really gotten that much better, but hey, you know. That doesn't show particularly in the videos where I'm talking because, well, I'm talking and that's super distracting. Oh, man, I should have... Let's go for it. Whoa! That was absolutely horrendous. That was a worse lap, I think, than the last one. Jesus Christ. All right, yeah, that was not very good. I did mess up a couple of times. It's fine. I will try to improve this, obviously. Oh, you know what? Wait up. No, yeah. No, I mean, it is my best time yet, but that was honestly not all that good. So, hold on. I do want to show... I want to do another attempt, and I could do a refill of tickets right now. Maybe I should do that. It'll waste one of my tickets. Okay, fine, let's do it. It's my last refill of tickets that I have. For the season, so might as well use it now because I do want to get a better lap. Come on, DBT. Let's hope this time I don't mess it as bad. But yeah, same idea. I'm gonna shut up and hope for the best. Come on, DBT, you can do it. Get into 10%. That's all you need, buddy. Is it worth to go double tap here to get some speed going for the start? I should probably look at how the pros do this track. Oh man, that's already... Listen, I have fuel and I have tickets. Might as well do it, right? But come on, DBT. You can do something half decent. Half. That's all you need. Alright, let me shut up. Oh no, it slowed me down and I couldn't do the barrel roll. Oh, that's terrible. No! This section I've never known how to do, ever. Way too low. You know what? I'm gonna get out of there. The nitro, I don't think was gonna last enough to get me through that entire set. Alright, I feel like this must... No. Was this even better? Or was that a... I don't know. Was the better? Was the worse? Oh, was I 36 before? Okay, yeah, it's better. So I improved the time, but only a little bit. So obviously that's not particularly wow. Oh, whoa! That got me to 10%. Let's go, baby! And just to close this out with a golden brooch, is that how you say it? I don't know. I am going to do one multiplayer race in MP2 to show you why this car is not great to bring over here. Wait, do I even have the ability to drive the Temerario? Yes, I do. Okay. I want to do a race with this thing just to show you why I said that this is a terrible idea to bring into MP2. Now, there's a couple of speed tails in this race. That's not what scares me. I mean, they're definitely gonna beat me. But then you also have, I just saw a Tuatara, for example. I'm surprised I didn't find any Yescos or things like that. Once again, this car's rank is so absolutely absurdly high that it just gets matched against obviously a ton of Class A cars and quite a lot of Class S cars. And Class A cars, this car might still be able to put up a good fight against, unless it's the real insanely powerful ones. But when it comes to Class... Oh, God. When it comes to Class S, I mean, sure, my acceleration definitely helps, but as soon as we get into a long straight like this, fast cars are just gonna be able to get past... Oh, God. Get past me so easily, and I should have gone for that jump, man. Hold it. Come on, acceleration, do me a miracle over here. Hey, not too bad of a result, 4th place, but still, I think you can tell that, like, even this race, like I said, wasn't all that crazy. Zemvo, Tuatara, Speedtail. Oh, there was a Revuelto and 2 Regueras. Well, the Regera unfortunately is not able to do a whole lot, but hey, I'm gonna do one more race because I do wanna hammer home this idea that I have that this is a terrible car for this. Well, this is absolutely gonna prove me right, because I did see a Koenigsegg Agera RS, and I think there was a Jesco as well, so oof. Now there's always a possibility, and also to be fair, I am asking for trouble also driving this in Ghost of Slipstream, where obviously top speed is the absolute king right here, and more so in a track like Shanghai. So yeah, it's double trouble here for the Temerario, but hey, whatever, it's fine. Like I said, I'm gonna be mostly focusing on using this car here on the Switch that I have it at Go. I'm gonna be using it for MP1, where in Global, where I have it at 5 stars, but not even all the way upgraded, instead of focusing on its strong points. In that one, I'm going to be playing in MP2, because in MP1 it won't be as useful at lower rank. But MP2, this is where this might be able to have some fun. And you bet that I'm gonna make a video on it when the time comes. But for now, that's gonna be a 6th place. A bit unsurprising, and to be fair, there's also something to be said about my skill issue, and hey, you probably could have gotten a better result if you have done this better, and yeah, for sure. But still, I think this gives you indeed a pretty good idea of why this is not the type of car that you want to bring into MP2, because look at that rank and look at what I am being matched against. But alright, that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do, like button, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!